watching you guys play together for the first time. But, hey, did those other guys feel more like winning than the rookies did?
Well, you know, they was real big. I think we all wanted to win the same amount. You know, but we just couldn't stop them. You know,
I've always wanted what everybody else didn't want. So, you know, when things is placed upon me, it's another challenge. If that's the label they're gonna give me, and they want me to, you know, to carry the torch to the league, I have no problem with doing that. I have no problem with doing that.
How did the team do the next year after you graduated?
Oh, they didn't win the national championship. Or the state championship, or the conference championship, or any championship.
And for you as a kid, what was it like? I mean, you go to school every day, and then people must have just been constantly bothering you and slapping you on the back and whatever they do.
I think our school was very, they was getting used.
What's up, baby? What's up? I'm here with the host with the most, and it's not Jerry Kimball. It's my main man, LeBron James. Congratulations on a phenomenal season, getting your team to the NBA Finals and all of that. Talk about hosting the awards today and how that makes you feel to be able to have the opportunity.
It's great, man, and it makes it a lot easier when you got a guy like Jimmy beside you, man. That's what he do. So it's going to be great, man. I'm very pleased about it. I'm very excited.
Being a 13-year veteran, I love guys like LeBron James because they got style, they got flavor. Look at my man, the first bow tie we seen on the red carpet. Let's talk about your look.
Well, I didn't play this season, wondering about what I was going to do in the offseason. I approached every game, every practice, every day like it was my last. And I just wanted to try to continue to get better as a leader and as a player every day. But it didn't, at one point or any point did it ever factor in what I was going to do this summer. Like I said, I make no excuses to a 24-year-old man now. So it was very special that I got an opportunity to showcase that in front of the fans. And my teammates and my family was there. We were good at times. We went up 12 points, and then we let them have a run. And in the third quarter, it was really all about buckling down on the defensive end.
Talked about how the adults around, quote, smugly watch the self-destruction like excited spectators at a car crash. What do you think is wrong with the way that we treat high school sports stars in America?
They want to see how good someone can be at such a young age. You know, they build you up so much, but at the same time, you know, they're waiting for you to fall so they can say, well, there goes another one. So,
if you ran the show of sports in America, how would you treat kids under 18?
I don't know. That's a great question.
And needles across the country, particularly those teams who are in the running for LeBron James. You ready to go, LeBron? Where's the powder?
Left for that.
What's been going on with you this summer?
Man, this whole free agent experience, I'm looking forward to it.
What have you thought about this process?
This process has been everything I've thought and more, you know, and that's what I did a few years ago. I put myself in a position to have this process where I can.
What's your assessment of your ability to play well?
You know, I was able to do things in the last two series to help us win ball games. Wasn't able to do that in this series. I mean, once you get to the playoffs, every game is pressure. You know, you want to win, you have to win. And I mean, we've seen some of that in the Chicago series. We've seen some of that in the Boston series. And even though we lost game 4.
And how nice was it to come in here and put on a performance like that in a must-win game?
Well, you just said it was a must-win game for us to continue our season, and you know, I'm happy that we was able to put together a complete game for the first time in this series. We was close in game 1. We played really good in game 1, but since then we hadn't played a really complete game like we're capable of doing it. So, you know, that's what I'm more excited about than anything, that we finally put.
It's upon us. I'll be able to tackle that, but happiness in life and when what you do makes it easier to show up every day.
And you take great pride in being a professional athlete, and it's not something that you take lightly or take for granted.
You can't. I don't believe you can take it for granted because there's not that many that make it.
Why you look at me like that when you said in that minute?
There was a few lapses we had in the second quarter defensively, but that, like I said the other day after practice, it's still a work in progress. We still haven't put in everything defensively. But I think for the most part, for 48 minutes, we played the type of basketball we want to play. We moved the ball, we shared the ball, guys got open looks. Defensively, we tried to cover for one another, and it's a good start.
David said you made a slight adjustment at halftime. It seemed like the guys responded in the third quarter.
Yeah, we wanted to just defend.
And been able to, to win a championship with 2 of the All-Stars not playing. It was unfortunate for us to not be able to be at full strength on the biggest stage. I tried as much as I could, and everyone else down from myself tried as hard as we could. But we were going against a team that had more health, and was clicking on all cylinders at the right time.
What a magnificent finals for LeBron James, but he will fall short.
Over the summer, you said that the Warriors caused you to have nightmares.
In a tragic shooting in Orlando, I think it's another hit for us as Americans and what we have to deal with in our world today, and it definitely puts things in perspective on basketball. For myself, it's just a small matter of what reality. Before we get started, can we there's like 6 different topics that we want to talk about from this weekend. Obviously, I know you guys have hit that on the Trump issue, to Kyrie, that issue, if it's an issue, to my new teammates, to my free agency.
Okay, Joe, first question on the right side, second row.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. LeBron, now that you've had some time to reflect on the...
I thought I read that play just as well as I read any play in my career, defensively. Seeing the drive, I was outside the charge line. I stepped in, took the contact. It's a huge play. It's a huge.
Dave over here on the left.
Dave McMenamin, ESPN.
About his adjustments.
Yeah.
I know when you got ready to come, you talked about it. The whole family was in on the debate. How is your family adjusting to this life? Because it's a little bit different than Cleveland and Miami.
Yeah, it's a lot different, but I think it's all for the greater good. I think my family has actually allowed me to adjust quick. Shot a movie, Space Jam, that I'm truly excited about and will be great. And also got an opportunity to put in a lot of work on my game. I reset my body. So it was a great summer for me. It was long.